So yeah, I mean, I love it, man. That was
Yeah,
nice,
man.
nice and crisp. I love it. I
Definitely.
mean, tell us about the creation of that. What was your inspiration when you put that together?
So that song is called "Dead on the Internet." It was my biggest song of 2021 in Web 2, like on the Spotify platforms and things like that. So I just figured it was uh, probably one of the best songs to bring into Web 3 with this new update on Lightment. And yeah, if you look at the token description, it kind of breaks down what the song is about. It's a look into the internet and
Mm.
as a window into civil and inner unrest. And I just kind of am challenging, what we see on the internet and how it can affect us internally and externally. So it's a pretty deep song for me as a songwriter, but it has a fun approach to it. It's like a very pop rock, punk, like very punk kind of feel to it.
Right, right,
And yeah,
right.
so what's really cool about this update and being able to bring a song like this to Web 3 is that when that song originally releases, all I have is a still image cover art and then the song to stream on platforms. But bringing music into Web 3, I'm able to put the actual song file in the hands of the collector so they can put it on their music device, play it at a party, enjoy it how they wish. But then
Mm.
they also get now that visual token, which you just saw. That's actually a part of the NFT now. So it's like an elevation from the normal collecting experience that you get in Web 2 when you're just streaming songs on the internet. So it allows me to make a collectible out of this song, and I think that just enhances the experience. I also think it increases the value of the song in a way because you get this cool little visual bump that you can share around with your friends and kind of tease them with this new NFT you've got. So I think the combinations here are going to be endless between artists finding cool MP4s that are visually stimulating and editing something very cool that pairs with this audio file that the collector is able to download. So I really hope to see collectors really diversify their collections. I think now that music's coming to Stellar, you're going to see more artists come to the platform. You're going to see them show you their stuff and show you their songwriting universe. And now you can add that to your collection with all the visual art you've been collecting on the platform. So I'm very excited. And I'm constantly trying to onboard artists to our platform, to our network. So I think you're going to start to see some of my friends come over to the platform, some of my other collaborators, and they're very talented. So I'm excited to see that music tab populate with a ton of new songs because that's where I'm going to be living now. I'm going to be digging in there
Nice.
almost
Yeah,
every
yeah,
day
yeah.
and finding
Yeah,
finding
me
the other
too.
music
Trying to
makers. Yeah,
right, right. Just digging in the crates, digging in the crates.
yeah.
I mean, where are we going next? I mean, we started off with a clip of you DJing in the metaverse. Um, I like I said, I mentioned with this whole Oculus and Meta thing going on. I mean, it's crazy what you're able to do. Um, I mean, are we witnessing a complete revolutionization of life? I mean, like, is
Yeah,
everything changing? I mean, this is pretty big, man.
yeah, you know what? When I talk to people, and I say this, and it's pretty profound, but we're living in an art renaissance right now. I think when we look back in 10,
Yeah.
15, 20 years and people are in school learning about art history, there's going to be a chapter in that textbook called NFT where art and technology truly intersected and created this new
Yeah.
renaissance. So we're quite literally living in an art renaissance. Everybody creating right now, everybody collecting. You're taking part in one of the most magical times to be a creative and a fan of art. And man, where does this go next? I mean, we have the metaverse, we have VR, we have augmented reality, which is something I'm getting
Augmented
very into.
reality.
Yeah, so we have a lot of new technologies where we can combine the art that we're familiar with in the Web 2 world and what's always been comfortable to us, but now we can tap into these new technologies, the blockchain, decentralization, tokenizing what we create. And yeah, for artists, I think it's a great time to really build your super fans, build your collectors, reward them, and build that really tight knit audience that sometimes is hard to find in Web 2. Given the current models with Spotify and stuff like that, it's tough for us to make a living as musicians, and that can get disheartening as creatives when you're grinding to put out a song that is just gonna. It's up to Spotify to decide if that gets its full reach and if you even if you make $1 off of a few streams, right? So I think
Mm-hmm.
this is going to put a lot of hands back in our hands as creatives. We're going to be able to visually tokenize our art, make cool things that pull you into our songwriting universe, and hopefully make dope music that collectors love and enjoy and want to collect. And I'm just super excited. I have a lot of great things planned. I mean, the last couple of months have been really quiet with minting. I know I knew this update was coming for a while, and I was just kind of gearing up a lot of mints ready to go and stuff like that. So this is big for me and other artists like me that mess with music and sound. I think this is going to allow us to just show you guys another side of our creative world, because I've mostly had been messing with GIFs and pictures on the platform, and some MP4 stuff. So now I get to really spread my wings and just show you guys what the potential here that exists for music and NFT to kind of combine it in this really awesome way.
Don't be scared.